Hello, my name is Gabriel from GabakUSA. In this video, I'm going to teach you what is a wallet. Also, I'm going to start teaching you another differences between hot wallet versus cold wallet. Also, I'm going to talk about multiple platforms. So basically is everything related to a wallet that is only for cryptocurrencies. So if you want to know more about that, I'm going to teach you everything. So I'm going to change the camera so that way I'm going to show you the differences, all the subjects that I'm going to start talking. So a wallet, what is a wallet? Like I said before, it's a wallet is to receive and to send money. Basically that's it. So it's the same thing like a physical wallet, you know, where you put all your bills. Okay, it's the same thing, but for cryptocurrency. And now we're going to talk in a little bit what is a hot wallet versus cold wallet, and later on multi-platform wallet, and then we're going to talk about wallet versus multi-wallets, and then we're going to see safety and precautions before downloading one. Also, we're going to see how to install one in your cell phone and your Mac, why I don't recommend using Windows, how to back up the phrases and how to restore it. Also, why you don't have to share the 12 words. So if you don't know about that, I'm going to teach you that. Also, how to send and receive, how to send cryptocurrency paying the least amount of fees. So that is very important. Otherwise, over time, it may get very expensive. Overall, with Bitcoin, at least for now, is kind of very expensive until they start implementing the Lightning Network that is coming soon, hopefully 2018. So now later on we are going to talk about how to send and receive BTC, in this case Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. So let's start with the first one. So what is a cold wallet and a hot wallet? So in this case, so you can see here we are on Amazon. I'm going to try to leave you in the video description all these type of wallets. So as you can see, some people will call it like offline wallet or hardware wallet. So you can see in this case it says Ledger Nano cryptocurrency hardware wallet. That is the name. And then you will see another one. Let's say it says here, for instance, it says hardware offline cold storage. So you will see that name as well. And sometimes you will see just maybe the name of it. For instance, here it says YubiKey, and sometimes you will see just the model like a crypto ledger, and that's it. So you have to see what you want to buy, but basically that is the names that you're going to get. So this is a hard wallet. So what I recommend you, if you can buy like the Trezor usually this kind of wallet, you're going to be able to store some cryptocurrency, not everything, but over time they are going to be adding more in the future. We are going to talk about the hot wallet. So basically, as you can see in the Amazon website, they say cold, they say offline, they say hardware. Okay, so because it's just a piece of hardware that is not connected to internet, and it will allow you to store your cryptocurrency basically. And then you have the hot one. The hot one, it might be your computer, might be your cell phone. So basically this kind of hot wallet is because it's connected to internet all the time, and if you have maybe in your cell phone or your computer some kind of virus or anything like that, some hacker may try to steal your currency. So that is the thing. So if you're going to, what I recommend you to store here is not much. Try to store the same amount that you may keep in your real wallet. So just in case if something happens, you will not be crying out about it if your wallet gets hacked or something like that. That is what I'm saying. If you're going to save maybe millions of dollars or thousands of dollars, yes, try to get one of the one I just show you, the offline wallet. That will be your best bet for the daily use. Use the hot one. That is very easy because, you know, with your cell phone, I'm going to show you later on, you can just receive money, you can send money, very easy anywhere where you are, and it works just fine. The next subject, or the next point, will be multiple platform wallet. So what it means is, because you're going to see maybe some software, it runs only on your iPhone maybe, or Android, but if you want to use it on your computer, on Windows or Mac or Linux, you cannot, because they don't have the option. And you will see many other software like that they have maybe for Windows or Mac, and then they don't have for Android and iPhone. So you're going to see those things. So in this case, I'm going to teach you how to use Shax. Is a Canadian company. I like it because they have very good tech support. Also, it works in almost every device that they have, like an Android, on Windows and Mac. I mean, it works on Linux as well, if I am not mistaken. So I'm going to show you all those things. So that is very important, like I said, because if you want to sync your wallet with everything else, that is awesome. Because let's say, I don't know, your cell phone is charging and you have to send a payment and you don't have it with you, or it's in the other room and you don't want to go, you know, to the other room to grab your phone to send the payment. You have it on your computer, and that is very convenient. So it's very good. I like it a lot, having that type of convenience. So the other thing I'm going to talk is wallet versus multi-wallet. So you will have basically maybe one wallet is for one crypto, and you will have another wallet, like in this case Shax, that is for many cryptos. So the good thing is, let's say that if you only care about, let's say, Bitcoin, okay, great, just maybe download the one wallet for Bitcoin and that's it. But let's say that you are mining maybe Dash and then Litecoin and then something else, and then you say, oh, but I don't want to have, you know, multiple wallets for everything. So with this, you can have it almost all, at least the most popular, you're going to have it in one software, and over time they are adding more and more and more. So that is another very convenience. Otherwise, you're going to have your phone with a lot of wallets, and you'll say, oh, I want this and I want that. The other thing that I like about this app is, let's say that maybe you have some Dash, and then you say, oh, but I have to pay something online, and they only accept Bitcoin and they don't accept anything else. And then what you can do is, using this app, I'll tell you later, or you can see another of my videos, that you're going to have one option where you can just exchange one coin for another one, and that's it, just on the fly, and you don't have to worry. Because if you have like multiple coins, like I just mentioned before, maybe you have Bitcoin, and then you have Dash, and then you have Litecoin, and then you have maybe something else, and then maybe you don't have enough funds in one wallet to make the payment or something like that. With this, you can mix them up, put everything together, do the purchases, and that's it. So that is amazing. I like it a lot. You don't have that option. If you buy, like, or if you get multiple wallets, like I mentioned before, and you don't have, you have to use one exchange, you have to send the money to the exchange, go buy, and then send it to the other one, and then, you know, you're going to start losing a lot of time and money in the process. So this is, you're on the street, someone say, hey, I need some whatever, let's say that all you have is Bitcoin, and maybe you have some friends say, hey, I need some Dash, can you send me sell me some? And you'll say, oh yeah, surely, and then you can convert it just in your phone right away. You don't have to wait anything. So it's, yeah, surely few minutes. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to go through multiple programs in order to do that. Just this 2-3 clicks and done. That's it. So that is the good thing about this software. And then you have now the safety, now we are going to talk about the safety precautions before downloading one. So I'm going to show you on the computer, so that way you can see. So let's say we're going to the website Shax. So I'm going to show you the website, so that way you can see is Shax, is JAXX.io. So you go there, or you can Google it, and that's it. So as you can see here, we have for Mac, desktop Mac, and then we have the extension even for Chrome. That is great, because if you have a Chromebook or something like that, you can use it as well. And as you can see here, you have it for Android, for iPhone, and then you have it here for Android. So in this case, you have it for both. Also, I'm going to show you, if you go here where it says download, you can see the options that they have. So in this case, as you can see, they have Android, iOS, they have OS X, Chrome, like I said, and they have the Windows and the Linux. So they have basically the most popular operating system on the market, so they have it all. The only thing that you have to do is just download it. So the process will be kind of the same on your Windows, Linux, or something else. So basically you click and download, and the safely. So if you are thinking, well, where is the safely that you were talking before? Okay, when you click download, you will have this hash that you see here. So that is the thing that you have to keep in mind. So I'm going to zoom in, so that way you see. So this is the number that you're going to get. So if you're thinking, well, okay, how do I get that? Okay, I understand if I download it and click next and install it, but how do I see that number? How do I verify, and why should I care? The thing is, let's say that you Google this wallet, right? And then maybe you're not using Google, maybe you're using something else, and you're land in a nefarious website, or someone give you a jump drive with Shax. In this case with the wallet, and they say, oh, sure, yeah, just install it. And then if you don't know, if someone else have modified the wallet, because that is very important. Because let's say, you're going to put your money. If someone, for some reason, some hacker, they say, okay, yeah, download it from here, it will be faster, or whatever, or for free, and maybe you don't know this is free already, but just in case, if someone try to trick you in some way, they may modify this, so each time you get money, they can get your money without your authorization and all the things. So I'm going to teach you how you can verify the integrity. Basically, is how to check the integrity of the file. So I'm going to show you right now that. So in this case, I have this program. It's called Hasher. So if you're thinking, well, where do I get that? I'm going to show you. I'm going to close it, and then I'll open it up here. As you can see, if you go here, or you see, this is the app store. So you go here on the right. I'm going to zoom in, and then you type Hasher. There you go. And then the one that you're going to get, or you have to buy, I think it costs like $1 or $2, something like that. This is the one that works. I tried to download another ones, and the other one doesn't work properly. So this one works great. This is the one that you have to get. So if you click here, you will see a little bit of the description. So it says, Hasher is an easy to use file hash generation and comparison utility. It supports a wide range of hash functions, including MD5, SHA1, SHA2, etc. So here you have everything. So now we are going to open it up, and you will see this. So basically, once you get this, the only thing that you have to do is just drag and drop. That's it. So I'll show you, because I just downloaded the software already, so I have it here. But the only thing that you have to do is click here where it says download, and that's it. So you do that and you have this file. So in this case we have this version that is 1.3.9. Surely in 1 or 2 years, or maybe it will be version 2.0, 5, 10.0 or whatever. So it doesn't matter. So the principle is the same thing. So you just drag and drop like I showed you before, and you will compare it, and that's it. So as you can see here, we have the same number that we have here, we have it here. So if you're thinking, well, okay, I don't want to compare it, you know, like step by step or going one by one. So okay, see, if you don't want to do that, you just select it and then right click, and then you go copy, and then you open it up again, and then here where it says a hash comparison, so here right click again and then paste, and that's it. So as you can see, this says is okay. If I delete one, you will see it's not okay, so something is missing. So in this case everything is fine. So that is all you have to do in order to make sure that 100% that your data, I mean the file that you are downloading is 100% genuine and it hasn't been altered by anybody. So that is how you know that you're in the right path. And if you're thinking, okay, and what if I have Windows or Linux? Yeah, try to search for something like that. What I recommend in this case, like I mentioned before, don't use Windows, because Windows, you know, it has a lot of problems with the security, and if you're going to start using money, of course, it will not be a very good idea. So try to get the Mac, or in worst case scenario, try to get the Linux machine or install Linux and try to use your finances using that. So in this case, the only thing that you have to do is just drag and drop, click authenticate. We will replace it because we are just using this as a demo, and that's it. Once you finish, we should just execute it, and that's it. So if you want, I'll show you here. You go here where it says Launchpad, as you can see here, Launchpad, just in case if you don't have a Mac, you don't know how to use it, that is fine. You go here, you have the shacks, and you click on open, and that's it. So now I'll show you a few other things, of course. Okay, now in this case we say we're proud to present Shacks 1.3. Okay, it doesn't matter because maybe when you see this video, you will see different things. So you click on continue. What I recommend you is to read the terms and service and make sure that you are happy with it, and with the policy, with the privacy policy and other things. So here now you go click and accept, and then here you can create a new wallet or you can pair it. So if you create a pair it, it will ask you for the 12 words that I was mentioned before, but I'm going to tell you that later on. So in this case, we are going to create a new wallet. So this wallet, it will be only for this video, for this purpose. So I'm going to share everything. I'm not going to keep any money here, but that is for this reason. So here you have two options, express or custom. So if you want to go to custom, usually you have more options. Continue, and then here you will choose what currency. In this case, let's say that you want maybe Bitcoin, you want Ethereum, and then maybe Litecoin, like I mentioned before, Dash, that's it. So let's choose 4. If you want to choose everything, you can choose everything, no big deal. It will work just fine. So now we have to click here where it says continue, and then here you have the currencies. So choose whatever meets your country, or whatever is you use in your country. So if you're in Europe, you choose Euro. If you're in US, choose US, or if you're in Singapore, whatever is your currency. So click, we're going to choose the US dollar, continue. Here it says we like to back up your wallet now, we will choose yes. So if you click here on the I, you will see a little bit the description says that you will see 12 random words. This is your wallet. So if you want to restore it, as you can see here, that is very important. And if you, let's say you lose your computer, your phone or whatever, keep this in a very safe place. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to restore it. So I say, yes, I understand. And then yes, continue. So here, as you can see, this is the words that I was talking about, your 12 words backup phrase. So in this case, they don't allow you to copy and paste. So what I recommend you is to print it. Print it 2-3 times, one in your safe box, maybe in a safe deposit in the bank or something like that, and don't store it on your computer, because if something is wrong with your computer, something goes wrong, you're not going to be, or your computer gets hacked or something, or someone start using your computer for anything, they may find your information and you will be, your account will be compromised. So what we are going to do right now, we are going to open a new Word document, and I'm going to just copy and paste, so that way you can print it. So this is we are going to emulate that we are creating this for real. So if you want, just you can print it, or if you want, just type it. You can handwrite it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in my other screen, and then we are going to just select this. And then we're going to the Word document, in this case, paste. As you can see, I have it here. So the only thing I have to go is just File, Print, and that's it. So that is the main thing. And with that, we are going to use it for syncing our phone or other computers with the same wallet. So that way, in every computer that we go, make sure that your user will have some password, and when you leave the computer on standby or something like that, it will ask for a password. So that way it will be protected in case if you leave the computer, maybe you're in your office on your home and someone else comes, wants to use your computer, and they say the money, and they say, oh, I need some cash too, and then they steal it from you. So in this case, we're going to click here where it says next, and then as you can see here, it says confirm your 12 words. So that is very important. So now we're going to do that. So if there is any mistake, it will not work. Okay, now we just finished. Let's say that I don't know, I made a typo or something like that, and then I put something like extra. You see, if I change just the last word, the last letter, as you can see, the next will disappear, so it will not be there. So let's replace it with the right word, and as you can see, next just appear. So I'll show you again. I'll try to delete one. There you go, next disappear. If I put 2 or something like that, it will not work. It have to be exactly the same with the space and everything. So in this case, we are going to click on next. And then here it will say, we like to set up a security PIN. You can skip it or not. So in this case, I'll choose yes. Please continue. So in this case, you can use any password that you want, and we continue, and then it will ask you the same thing again, and then you continue, and that's it. So that way, when you want to send some money, it will ask you for that, and then that way it's like an extra layer of protection just in case. So in this case, they said that they just add a new token. In this case, it's a new crypto, so I don't care. Maybe in the future you will see something different. So this is what we have. So in this case, as you can see here, this is your address. So this is what you have to know in order to get some money. So if you're wondering, oh, okay, so how does it work? Okay, let's say because if someone try to send you money and you give them the wrong address, maybe instead of 83 you typed 82 or something like that, you will lose the money. So that is very important that you know what you are doing. So in this case, what I recommend you is, if this is your first time, or if you have to send maybe a large amount of money to someone, is send them maybe $10 or $50, something very small. Like, let's say that if you have to send maybe $1,000, you can send $10. If you miss something, or the other person gave you the wrong thing, I didn't get the money or something like that, you will not be crying later. So that is what I recommend. What I do is, when, let's say that a customer is requiring me to, let's say that I have a friend, and that friend say, hey, can you send me maybe $10 in Bitcoin? I say, okay, no problem. Yeah, I can. Send me your wallet. And that person, I'm going to tell you now how you can do it step by step. But besides getting just the address, I tell them also, give me a screenshot, so that way I can see that they are using the right wallet, they are not using something else. And also I verify that the address is right, because for some reason, whatever, they send me the wrong thing, they're going to lose the money. So I'm going to lose the money if I want to send them. Or if I have a customer and the customer say, hey, yeah, can I pay you with Bitcoin or something like that? I say, yeah, no problem, sure, we can do that. And then what I can do is, I can do the same thing, a screenshot, see, okay, you're going to pay me with Bitcoin, right? And the other person will think, ah, no, I have Bitcoin Cash. It's not the same thing. If you are sending from Bitcoin Cash to Litecoin or Bitcoin, for instance, you will lose the money. It has to be from Bitcoin to Bitcoin, from Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin Cash, from Dash to Dash, from whatever to whatever. Don't try to send the money to the wrong address, or you will lose the money. That is very important. So that is something it's very important. You will be crying if you lose the money. So in this case, as you can see, the only thing that you have to do in this case is just copy, and you will see it says copy to the clipboard. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that way you can see. So when whatever you see on your phone, on your computer, this icon here, when you click there, it's because it's copying the address to the clipboard. So I'll click again, and you will see on the bottom it says copy to the clipboard. So what I'm going to do, here we have our word. So what you have to do is just paste, and that's it. You have the address, as you can see, very easy. If you have to copy something on, let's say you have to buy something on a website, just make sure that there is no space, no nothing. Like, it have to be just exactly the same thing. So if you use this software, at least with this software, you just copy and there is no space, no anything. The only thing that you have to do is just go to the site, you paste it, that's it. That is the only thing that you have to do. And let's say that you have to send money. Okay, we're going to click where it says send. You click send, and then you go here, right click, and then you just command V, or if you have Windows, Control V, and then you paste it. So in this case, I'm using the same address, but this is it's just a demo. So don't send money yourself, or you will be losing money. I'll tell you later why. So here you can click here where it says maximum amount. So in this case we have 0, but let's say that you want to send maybe 0.0 to Bitcoin. As you can see, it says you have the conversion just right away. That is the cool part. We have $235 with 75 cents. So if you click send, that's it. So once you click send, it will work. The only thing now that I'm clicking send, it will not work because I don't have anything. Of course, I don't have any money here. But other than that, you will have another sign saying, okay, are you sure you want to send it? And then you click confirm and maybe the password, and that's it, and you will send the money. And as you can see, and if you're thinking, well, what wallet I'm using right now, so in this case, as you can see here, it says BTC. BTC, it means Bitcoin, so that is very important. So let's say that you want Ethereum, so each one of them, they have their own shortcut. If you want to say it like that, if you click here where it says Ethereum, you see you will have your Ethereum address. Here it says Ethereum address. Make sure it has the shortcut. Here is ETH. Basically it's the same thing. If you want to receive money, just click there, receive, and you give them this, as you can see here, the QR code, and that's it. And also you can send them the address, so you can send you can copy and paste, send the address via email or whatever, and that's it. Or maybe you're creating your own website or whatever. So that is how it works. And if you want, for instance, the dash, in this case, dash here, for instance, it says your current dash address is, and this huge address, and basically the same thing. You press there and you will copy it to the clipboard, as you can see, copy to the clipboard, and that's it. Here we have the balance, so the balance is 0. We don't have any, but if you send money and receive, you will see there. Make sure, I mean, depending on the network traffic, of course, you are going to see that it may take maybe few seconds, few minutes, or maybe few days. I mean, I've seen everything in this year, so in the last year. So this is the main thing, at least with Bitcoin, depending on the mining fees that we are going to talk about that later on. So basically, I mean, just to summarize everything, in order to send or receive, you need an address, and a wallet, and make sure that you're using the right one, and that's it. So if I change, let's say, for Bitcoin again, here, there you go, it says your current Bitcoin address is, and this huge number. That is all you need to know. If you, let's say that you want to refresh, you click here. Let's say that you're getting a payment, you say, oh, I'm not getting the payment or something like that. You click here, and it will try to refresh it, and if you get the payment, that's it. That is how you're going to see it. So basically, that is here is how you're going to change. And the last thing, if you, let's say that, like I mentioned before, maybe you have a friend, hey, I want Dash, I want Litecoin, I want something else, then you want to convert it just on the fly. I'm going to show you how to do it. So basically, the only thing that you have to do is just click here where it says the fox here. You just click there, and then it will ask you, for instance, we're here, and then it will ask you, this is the platform that they have is a shape is shift. So you put the amount, whatever, say, I don't know, $9 million, whatever is the amount that you want to transfer. Let's say 0.7, let's say $800, and then you want to change it for Dash, and then you click here where it says Dash, you see, and then you click send, and that's it. So once you click send, it will ask you, hey, are you sure? Yes, surely. And as you can see, you will see the minimum deposit that you can do, the maximum deposit, and everything. So basically, it will tell you everything that you need to know in order to proceed with the conversion. So this class is not going to be about this, but as you can see, it's very easy. So if you have Ethereum, let's say you want maybe some Bitcoin or something like that, click on the fox, and then here we have it in Bitcoin already. But if you want to choose something else, same thing. Let's say in this case, we type the amount, whatever, send, and it will convert it just right away. When you, let's say now we are in Ethereum, as you can see here, we are in Ethereum, just in case, Ethereum, and then when you click send, it will take a few minutes or maybe half an hour, depending on the traffic, the network traffic. And then the only thing that you have to go is to BTC. And like I said, if everything went right and there is no much traffic, maybe in a few minutes you will have all your money from one wallet to the other one. Now that I just teach you how to do everything on the computer, it doesn't matter on Windows, Linux, it will be the same thing. Now I'm going to teach you how to use it on the cell phone. Now let's jump in on my screen. Okay, great. Now we are on my screen. As you can see, we have the iPhone. So what we are going to do is we go here where it says App Store. There you go. And then you're going to type Shacks. In this case, you don't have to test the integrity of anything because everything that is on the App Store it has been tested by Apple already. So as you can see, I have it already. The only thing I have to do is just get it, download it, open up, and that's it. So in this case, we're going to open it up, so that way you will see how it works, and you will have here basically the same thing. Accept. Make sure that you accept all the terms and services and everything else. Click accept, and then here you can create a new one or just restore it. So we're going to restore it because we have one in our computer already. So we're going to try to keep the same balance in our computer, in our phone. Otherwise, if you keep creating, tons of wallets, it will be very confusing. So in this case, I recommend you to pair it and restore it. So click now. Now we are going to tap here where it says continue. And then what we have to do is just type the 12 words. If you're thinking, oh, why? I don't want to type the 12 words or something like that. What you can do is go to the app, and then you can just read the code, and you will be able to do it. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. So let's go back to the app. So let's go here, and then here on this side, I'm going to show you here in this option. So here you have all the menus, and then I think it's on settings. If it's not there, we go to elsewhere. So in this case, I think it's where it says tools, wallet, backup wallet. Great. Here you will see view backup phrases. Great. So now it's a countdown. Make sure that you're not going to share it with anybody. I understand. So it says make sure you view your backup phrase in private. Anyone with the following QR code and backup phrase can gain full access of your funds. So don't store them in publicly or share it with anyone. So click understand. Here you type the password, like I said before, and then great, we have here the code. So I'm going to change with my phone, so that way you will see everything. So now we are on my phone. So as you can see, the only thing that I have to do is click where it says the camera. You just tap on the camera, and here you will see you see my camera. So as you can see, here is my camera. So this is what we're going to be using. We're going to cancel. So I'm going to change the monitor and I'll show you. So now I'm going to click on the camera, so that way you will see what I'm saying. So now I'm going to show you the other part. So as you can see, we have shacks here, and I just flip the phone, so that way this is what we have to scan, and that way you don't have to type all those 12 words. So that is what we are going to do. So now I'm going to switch back to the app. There we go. We're going to tap on the camera, and that's it. So as soon as I lift up my phone, you will see it just took the words just right away, very quickly. As you can see on the screen, here we have everything. So we didn't have to type anything. So this will be the best option. Anyway, like I mentioned before, if you type something wrong or something like that, it will not work. So here we tap here on next. And then here we can choose, let's say for the instance, because the last time we choose custom, so that way you will see the express, it will be a little bit different, will be basically something will be the same. So here we choose Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, and take me to my wallet. And as you can see, there you go. So here the same advertisement, just close, and that's it. So as you can see, we have now the wallet on our phone, and that will be sync. So if we have the same, if we have the same thing, the same 12 words, like I said before, you will have the same balance in your phone and every place where you do the same thing. So you will not have any problem with this. I've been using it for a long time. As you can see, I'm going to show you something here, so that way you can pay attention, and you can I can prove you that is syncing just fine. So as you can see, it says 1 BB and then ends on DD. So it is 1 BB and ends on DD. So now I'm going to change the camera to my phone. As you can see, we have the same thing here. So it's 1 BB and then we have DD. So it will be the same thing for everything. So you will have the same address in everywhere. If you want to send some money, same thing. If you want to receive, the only thing that you have to do, people will have to just read the code, the QR code that you have on the right, and that's it. If you want to send money, same thing. You can type here in the code, and then you can read it, and that's it. So let's say that you are with a friend or something like that, and you are reading the code, and you will read the code, and that's it. In this case, because it's a fake one, is from the app, it will not work. Otherwise, it should work. And we click on cancel, and that's it. So we're going again to the app, and we have the same option. So if you are here, let's say you're on tools, help, you have, if you want wallet, if you want to choose the currency, because the other time in this case, because it was the express one, it chooses just the US by default. But basically that's it. So here you have the Fox, as you can see. If you tap on the Fox, you can choose whatever, let's say from Bitcoin to Litecoin, or if you want something else, you can choose something else, let's say Dodge or whatever else. You put the amount, and then you put the send, and that's it. So it will change automatically from one account to another one. It will do all the exchange by itself, and very easy. So that is how you use it. So now I'm going to show you something else. Let's say that we go here where it says the menu, and then menu again, and then I think it's in settings, and then here where you see BTC mining fee, if you click there, you can choose. If you choose average, usually they will charge you like an average price. If you want, like, okay, I'm not worried, this average usually is, it may take maybe a few minutes, half an hour, something like that. If you're in very rush, if you're in such a hurry, choose the fast. Of course, it will be pricey, it will be very expensive. And if you're thinking, well, I want to send maybe money to some family or something like that, and I don't care if they receive it today or maybe in 2 weeks, choose the last one. So they do not recommend that, but this is one option. So if you want to save in fees, that will be one thing. And basically those are the main functions of the wallet. So that way you can start using it and start enjoying it and start playing with this if you want to trade, if you want to make business with customers, and everything else. I hope you have enjoyed this class. So if you have any other questions, or if you want to buy my other computer classes, you can go to my website GabakUSA.com, and there you will find everything related to these topics and other topics as well. I hope you have enjoyed. click on the little bell, subscribe to my channel, so that way every time if you click on the bell, every time I upload a video on YouTube, YouTube will let you know. Thank you for everything. See you next time.